Hi, friend. I'm so glad you're here today. If you're joining me for the first time, welcome to Amen and Anchor, where we help women move from mission mode to steady mode with faith, hope, and practical encouragement for the midlife journey. Today, I want to talk about something I think a lot of women experience, but don't always talk about. That feeling when everything feels like too much. Maybe nothing particularly terrible has happened, but the phone is ringing. The notifications keep coming. Someone needs an answer. There's an appointment you need to remember. Something needs to be done around the house. There's work to finish. Someone needs your help. And then somebody asks you one more simple question. And inside you're thinking, I cannot handle one more thing. Have you ever been there? I know I have. And sometimes we look at ourselves and wonder, why am I so overwhelmed? I used to be able to handle so much more than this. Why does everything bother me now? Friend, I want to encourage you to stop judging yourself for a moment because sometimes a problem isn't that you're suddenly incapable of handling life. Sometimes you're simply carrying too much of it at once. And there's a difference. For years, many of us have become very good at carrying. We carry responsibilities. We carry schedules. We carry other people's needs. We carry things we worried about. We carry things that haven't even happened yet. And sometimes we carry responsibilities nobody actually asked us to carry. That's mission mode. We keep moving. We keep solving the next problem. We take care of the next person. We handle the next situation until eventually our minds and bodies say, enough. And here's something I want us to understand. Overwhelm doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like irritability. Sometimes you can't concentrate. Sometimes you're exhausted even though you haven't done anything physically demanding. Sometimes a small inconvenience feels enormous. Sometimes you want everyone to just stop talking for 5 minutes. And sometimes you simply want to be alone. Those moments can be signals that you need some breathing room, not another complicated wellness routine, not another list of 10 things you should be doing, just room. So let me give you 3 gentle things you can try when everything starts feeling like too much. First, ask yourself what actually needs my attention today? Not this week, not next month, not everything everyone else wants from you. Today. Sometimes we create stress because we're mentally trying to solve 20 problems at the same time. Take a piece, take a piece of paper and write down what's swirling around in your head. Then ask, what truly needs my attention today? You may discover that the list is much smaller than it felt like inside your mind. Second, reduce the noise. Sometimes our brains simply have too much going on. Television, social media, text messages, emails, news, notifications, other people's opinions. Even good information can become overwhelming when there's too much of it. Try giving yourself a small pocket of quiet, maybe 10 minutes. Put down the phone, turn the TV off, step outside, take a few slow breaths. Pray. Let your mind have a moment when it doesn't have to process everything new. You don't have to fill every quiet space. And third, ask yourself, what can you release? This one can be difficult because women have spent years in mission mode, can become very accustomed to saying, I'll do it, I'll handle it, I'll figure it out. But just because you can do something doesn't mean you need to. I'm going to repeat that sentence. Just because you can do something doesn't always mean you need to. Maybe something can wait. Maybe someone else can handle it. Maybe you can say no. Maybe you can ask for help. Or maybe you simply decide that something doesn't need to be done perfectly. Friend, steady mode isn't about creating life where nothing ever goes wrong. That's not realistic. Life still, life will still be life. People will still need things. Plans will change. Unexpected things will happen. Steady mode is learning how to stay connected to yourself, your faith, and what matters most, even when life gets noisy. And sometimes the most powerful question you can ask yourself is simply, what can I put down today? Not forever, just today. Maybe it's a responsibility. Maybe it's an expectation. Maybe it's someone else's problem. Maybe it's the pressure you're putting on yourself to have everything figured out. Whatever it is, give yourself permission to put something down and then take a breath. You don't have to solve your whole life today. You only need enough steadiness for the step that's in front of you. I want to thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me today. I truly hope this conversation encouraged your heart and remind you that whatever you're in your midlife journey, you're not alone. If this episode blessed you, I'd love for you to subscribe, leave a review, or share it with another woman who could use a little encouragement today. And if you like extra support, I have created a free guide called From Mission Mode to Steady Mode to help you take your first gentle step toward feeling calmer, stronger, and more anchored in this season of life. Simply comment anchored, and I'll be happy to connect with you. And before you go, I'd love for you to answer one question. What's one thing you can put down today? Maybe it's something on your schedule. Maybe it's an expectation. Maybe it's something you've been carrying for somebody else. I love to hear from you. Your story matters, and hearing from you helps me create conversations and resources that truly support women navigating midlife. Friend, remember this. You don't have to stay in mission mode forever. Steady is possible. One small step, one gentle choice, one anchored day at a time. Until next time, may Jehovah bless you with peace for your heart, strength for your journey, and the quiet confidence to embrace the beautiful woman you are becoming. This is Tracy with Amen and Anchor reminding you, stay anchored in faith, walk in peace, live in purpose, and I'll see you next time.